one of the top figure girls for IFBB Pro League, and my big friend. And we met through competing, and that's where our journey has taken us so far. So I'm just going to ask 5 random questions, so it's just a bit of fun.
Right here.
So, number 1, what year and what got you into competing?
What year?
Yeah.
To be honest, I couldn't even tell you what year it was.
I think you started the same time
I
as me,
started
2013.
competing, it started in 2013, but it purely was, I had little kids, like little kids. So my story goes back a bit further than that though. Before the competing, I had little kids and was literally bored. I joined the gym, started doing normal, just cardio. I didn't know how to lift a weight. Didn't have no idea. Couldn't have done it. Like, just had no idea. Within an all-female gym, and then I had a girlfriend that I met who knew how to use all the equipment. So she taught me, and then I was a cricket. She taught me how to use it, and then we both changed from our all-female gym to a unisex gym.
What was the federation that you started with?
I did my first show with A&B.
Oh, the same as me.
Yeah. A&B in May 2013.
Same as me.
Yeah, with absolutely no idea what I was doing.
Same as me. What colour was your bikini?
Blue.
Mine was
royal blue.
Mine was my first one. Why the hell I wanted this? Because I didn't have a clue. I didn't even know what bikini was like. It was velour.
Velour?
Lime green.
Oh, nice. That's very pretty.
I look back and I go,
so basic.
oh yeah, it never had
Basic,
crystals or anything
cheapy
on
things
it.
I could get,
Yeah. Oh, and now look at how much things have changed. I can't believe actually looking back, and even if we went back to A&B, of how things have changed.
Yeah, 100%.
Wow.
It's evolved a lot.
It has.
Yeah. And the people that I looked up to back then are just pretty much non-existent now.
No.
In the category we choose to compete in.
See, I didn't even know anything about figure girls or competing in those days. Anyway,
no.
I still actually don't really know half the people that people talk about, and I'm like,
I have no idea who anybody is really.
No, neither do
Back then I was competing in figure and I had no idea what it was. No idea.
Can you remember
I just thought it was fun.
Can you remember the things you used to eat backstage?
The same things I do now.
Yeah. I remember going backstage for the very first time and looking at all these practically naked bodies.
Yep.
And they were all drinking alcohol. And I'm like,
yeah, no.
What are they
I
doing?
never drank alcohol backstage,
No.
ever.
But
Drank it the night before.
Yeah, I know you do. In bed next to me with your cheesecake.
Sorry. I'm trying to do that again.
That's what we've got to do again. So, you went from 2013 A&B. When did you change over to what was now, it's now IFBB Elite. So,
I did my first, I can't even remember the year, Joy, though, but I did my very, very first IFBB, back then, comp.
Yeah.
And I did open figure, thinking that I would do amazing. I can't remember the year, but it was at Penrith. It was at Penrith, and that's when I knew I was way out of my league. Way out of my league, and I took time off. And then the next, after I did that and realised that I was nowhere, I just had no idea what I was doing.
Did we know?
I did the very, very first Arnold's here, after it changed from whatever it used to be to Arnold's. And I did novice figure. And I came 5th in my height category.
So I'm wondering whether that was down 2015.
That was the very first one. The very first one they had.
Was that 2015?
Maybe.
Oh no, that was 2014.
Because there's been 5.
Yeah, that was 2014, and I was down there, and I was on the Satisfit stand, and I
Okay.
remember watching Emily. But Emily was in that. MJ, was she in that one?
Yeah, I
Was
think
that
that
the
was
year
the
that-
Yvette one? No.
No. Beautiful girl from Northern Queensland. Blonde, beautiful.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know who won the first Arnold's, but it was someone.
Yeah, we do know.
Do we?
It'll come to me.
Really?
Yeah. And to tell you who else was in that one was the girl from Melbourne.
Not Ilian.
Yeah, Elaine won that one.
Was she the first one?
2000. Yeah, she won that one because
Okay.
I remember looking at, because I wasn't competing. I mean, I
Yeah.
remember looking at that show and going,
Oh, yeah.
oh my god,
Yeah.
look at these girls one day. And I just thought that was a way, and well, it still is,
Yeah.
but way out of my league.
Yeah. For sure.
And just looking at how pretty they all were with their hair done
Yeah.
and all the makeup and that's the first time I had seen bikinis like
Like
that
that.
were all like
Yeah.
crystally and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, proper bikinis.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I still wore my shitty one. The same one. Yeah. Same recycled one.
So you did that year. That wasn't actually an Arnold, so was it?
Yeah, it was the first Arnold.
That was the first Arnold.
Yeah.
So that was 2014.
Must be 14.
And then what happened after that? So you came 5th in that show.
I came 5th novice.
Yeah.
And then I don't know what I did after that. To be honest, I did.
So have you done Arnold's every year?
No.
Okay.
I missed 2.
Okay, so did you
Didn't do last year. Didn't do this year.
No, we did last year.
Did last year, didn't do this year, and didn't do the year Stacey won. I don't know what year that was. 2000 and, was she winning in 17 maybe?
I don't know.
I did it the year before. I don't know, I missed 2. I
Okay.
missed 2. I can't even remember which ones I've done.
Because I didn't start with them till 2016.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I did that one, yeah, I've done them all except 2.
Oh no, I've done 3.
I can't remember.
No, 2015, 2016. No, 2016. Yeah, that's right.
I've done
2016, 2017 and 2018. I haven't done this year.
I didn't do 2019, I did 2018.
Yeah, we did
I
that
come back
last
from
year.
Columbus and I failed. And
You didn't fail, there's no such thing as failure.
didn't do as well as I wanted to.
We
do.
ate a lot of brownies though.
Yes, we did. I did that one. I didn't do the year before. No, I didn't do the year that Stacey won, 2017.
Yeah.
I must have done the year before when Rose won and Sylvia won the pro card. I did. I was working with Body Science as well. I did that whole weekend. Maybe. Was it 2016? I came 3rd to Rose and Sylvia went on to win the pro card. Yeah, then Stacey won it the year after.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've done a few Arnolds, but not all of them.
So have you been with the same prep coach the whole way through?
Pretty much.
Yeah. Since, except for when you started
Pretty
with
much,
A and B.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, A and B, I had a personal trainer who was the one that introduced me to the sport.
Yeah.
And then he went into more of a CrossFit background, so the
Okay.
training had to change. So
Yeah.
I literally just asked around people I knew, and they just gave me this name, so I contacted this person, and
You can see Kyle.
I contacted Kyle, and he took me on. He took me on.
And you've been
So
very
much
successful
potential.
together, the
Yeah.
both of you. What I like about your relationship is the fact that you're both very placid about the whole thing anyway, and you work so closely together.
Yeah.
And that's what I love watching, is the
Yeah.
fact that
He knows how I work.
yeah,
He
absolutely,
knows my body, but
absolutely.
inside out. Yeah.
And that's what it should be like with a coach.
Yeah.
And you
I figured
shouldn't
that
have
what
any
works for me.
conflict. You should trust them completely
Yep.
and not be fazed by it,
Nope.
and just go, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah. He knows how.
And he's a good guy, and he's a family guy as well, which I think he's got a good amount of compassion.
Yeah, absolutely.
You've done crossfitting,
I have.
and you're just about to do a strong
A strong man.
strong woman,
Another strong man / woman comp.
which is going to be awesome to watch.
Which should be interesting.
So,
Why
what
not?
is your? Let's go into. What's your favourite exercise? What do you love doing?
I love training shoulders.
Same for tonight.
But I used to hate and loathe training legs, but I do now love
Right,
squatting
okay.
and training legs.
But because you see results.
Because I'm strong now.
Right,
When I
okay.
couldn't do it at the start, I had poor technique.
Yeah.
And I just wasn't strong through my legs whatsoever. But as I've got stronger,
You
Loved
enjoy
it,
it more,
yeah,
because it becomes more of a challenge.
yeah.
What's your thing that you don't like training now?
To be honest, I don't think I have anything I don't like training.
Okay.
I hate training calves.
Oh, that hurts.
I hate training calves.
Oh,
I
calves.
don't have calves.
Calves make you want to. Yeah, and
Probably need them.
they always say the thing that you
Mm.
hate training the most is what you should be training. I had calves, and they just want to make me puke. It's horrible, and I don't
I hate training calves. Everything else I'm pretty good with.
I don't have calves either. Rachel White is the woman for calves.
Yeah, maybe I should contact Rachel for calves.
Maybe we could just borrow them.
Or Kyle, to be honest, actually.
Yeah,
I should
Kyle's
ask
got
Kyle.
good calves.
I had to walk on my toes
I think
for
it's
the rest
just
of my life.
genetics. I think Kyle must have been wearing high
He
heels
walks on
all
his
his
toes.
life. Ah, right, okay. Same as my husband,
Yeah.
soccer player.
That's how he does it.
What is your thing that you don't enjoy the most while prepping for a show? What is the thing that you just go, you know what, I've had enough now, I just want blah? Is it food orientated, or is it
No,
going?
I'm pretty good with my food.
Is it going out? Do you miss the social aspect?
Do you know,
It's
to be honest, I don't miss anything. I just get into a really, I don't know, I'm going to call it a really insane mindset where I just won't let that mindset slip until comp day. I don't.
and I see that. I see that with you.
I just have to. I know I'm pretty hard on myself too, as if I don't do everything I need to do and then don't do well on comp day, well then I'll go back to thinking, well,
That's
I
because of
I
that.
didn't do that.
Yeah.
So I don't really, like I do stupid things, like I go to bed early so I don't eat.
Yeah, like me.
I chew mints so I don't eat. I drink coffee so I don't eat.
Yeah.
Have all these.
Try and distract yourself in any way, shape or
100%.
form. Yeah.
But I don't really cut anything out. Like if I have to go to dinner 2 weeks out, I go to dinner. I'll take my food in a plastic container and then put it on their plate.
Can I have it on a
I
plate
do.
instead of a plastic container? Yeah, it's amazing what we just, for the outside
Eating in the
people,
car,
they would just
sure
go.
everyone does that.
Oh god, yeah.
Out of bags.
Oh, I did it while I was driving today, and I got like peanut butter all over my fingers, and I'm like, oh shit, driving through Sydney with peanut butter over my fingers.
See, I had a friend tell me the other day, I said, I can't drive and eat rice out of a container because I spill it. And he said, do you know, put it in a snap-lock bag and cut off the end and
I've
just
done
wipe
that.
it out.
I've
I've
done
never
that.
done that before.
Did you see me did you see me having to defrost my rice in the Dyson hand dryer at the airport in the Ziploc bag?
Oh, I've done
It was
all that.
still frozen before I went on the airplane.
Oh
My
no.
chicken and rice, and it's like, well, I don't really want it frozen, so there's been the Dyson hand dryer with my Ziploc bag, and all these females were coming in going,
What are you doing? You gotta do what you gotta do.
funny things you do.
100%.
Have you ever lost anything and you found it in the weirdest place? Like, have you put your car keys in the washing machine or done anything really?
No, I haven't done that, but more than once I've made coffee without coffee.
So it was just hot water?
Yes. Done that more than once. I think I've just stupid things where I've put like protein powder in where my coffee should have been and then coffee onto the oats. And stuff like just stupid stuff like that.
Have you ever gone to the supermarket and gone, I
don't
actually
imagine
don't know
before.
why I'm here or what I'm here for.
Do you know what I have? Yes and no, but more than anything, I struggle driving.
Oh, the very first year, I had a queue behind me in the car park because I forgot how to reverse. I found a space in the car park.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, reverse into that. And then I just sat there going, I actually can't remember how to reverse.
You know what?
So I had to stop the car and start the whole process again of going, you turn the key.
Yeah,
and then
push
it's
it
like, people peeping their hearts, and I'm like,
And like the morning I did the Amateur Olympia on the Gold Coast, I drove myself from my grandmother's house to the venue.
yeah.
And that was fine. Drove like 5 in the morning, all good. That was done, went home. A couple of weeks later, I got a fine in the mail because I went through a red light camera. Straight through a red light. Couldn't remember doing that. So I rang them or whatever I did. He looked it up and
I don't even think I was in the state that
I looked it
day.
up and said, like, I'm pretty sure I didn't go through a red light. And I looked it up and there I go, don't even stop. Straight through. Straight through.
Oh,
Can't even remember doing that. Straight through. So I will not drive myself to a show anymore. It's not worth it.
Have you ever been round a supermarket and like just gone up and down the aisles and looked at foods? Oh, were you working in a
I
supermarket?
do work in a
That
supermarket,
must
so I'm
be-
pretty good with that.
Oh, I suppose you
I
just
can
get
just
used to
turn it off. I can just
Yeah.
turn it off. I don't like.
I can now because my diet is
Yeah.
better and I don't feel as though I'm missing anything, but because my first year I was doing it by myself, literally they knew who I was. And I
Yeah.
thought I was going over the tannoy one day. She's sniffing the bread.
sniffing
Here
the
comes
bread.
Joy Flynn.
Oh, I
and
do taste
she's in the bakery aisle. Watch out!
See, I do taste food, and I'm sure I upset everybody in my team room when I'm bringing my food. It stinks. Like broccoli stinks, and I just whack it in the microwave and cook it and sit there and let them all enjoy the lovely
Cakes.
broccoli stench that comes out of the microwave.
Do you ever just sniff their food if they have something really nice? Just so
I don't
just
sniff
smell
food, but
it.
I've tasted food. I've put like lolly snakes in my mouth and taken them out.
Oh my family! I haven't done it this prep,
I've done that before a lot.
but oh,
In Vegas, I ate chocolate cake with a credit card, so I had no cutlery, no. I had to get it. I had acrylic nails on, so I couldn't put my hand in it. So all I had was a card, so I ate it with a credit card.
oh my god,
Yeah.
that is extreme.
It was like a gooey mud cake. There was no way of getting it out.
I would have just
It was the
gone.
best. It was so good. Didn't care how I got it out.
So the funny things that we do.
Yeah.
What's your go-to cheat meal?
My go-to cheat meal, my go-to cheap food is cheesecake. Clearly,
But I wouldn't even say that that's your cheat meal anymore because
it's just what I love.
yeah, it's
But
just.
my go-to cheat meal, I don't know.
If Kyle said to you, right, Elise, I want you to go out on Saturday night and you can eat whatever you want, what would you have?
And it's probably pizza
Okay.
or something like that. It wouldn't be sweet.
And what
It'd
kind of
be
pizza do
really
you like?
savoury. Oh, chicken. I'm pretty boring.
Does
I
pineapple
don't-
belong on a pizza?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. Pineapple belongs on everything.
And when you've had something savoury, do you think, oh no, I want something sweet as well now?
Yes and no. I can have like a couple of pieces of chocolate and that'll do me. I'll
Right,
be done
okay.
with the sweet. I'm
Yeah.
real savoury.
And then it's just done.
yeah, it's real savoury. I have a
cheese,
piece.
cheese and biscuits.
I think I've just got myself into a position where I don't have it. I can eat cheese and biscuits, but I don't crave it. But I'll eat it.
Okay.
But I know how bad it is for me. It's such a mental thing.
Mm-hmm.
I know how bad it is for me. I know how bad cheese is.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I've got myself to a point where I just don't.
Yeah.
I don't even have it around to even be like.
And that's what we were
Have a
saying, the
choice to
difference
have
is the
it.
fact that you've got two boys and you're not big foodies in the house,
No.
so it's easy. Where my house is just so opposite. We've got we're
Yeah.
all really into food, into cooking. My
Yeah.
daughter bakes.
Yeah.
There's so much in my house.
No, see, my kids eat what I make. If I have my healthy food, that's what they eat.
Yeah.
They have their snacks and that too, but generally.
I think there's donuts in your fridge.
There is lots of donuts. There's about 2 packets of cinnamon donuts sitting in the cupboard.
So, do you know how I said I get up during the night?
Yeah, well, there's like donuts in
away.
the car.
No, I wouldn't touch them.
You can eat them. Eat them all.
No, I wouldn't touch
I'm
them.
thinking about it.
No.
I'm going to eat a cinnamon donut.
No, we're not going to eat cinnamon donuts. So,
Good.
so Elise is sort of slightly starting her prep, sort of getting through those sort of first stages.
Stop eating crap bit.
Yeah, just getting back into the focus
Clean.
and everything else, but because she's so lean naturally, she doesn't really need to sort of think about it till 6 weeks out. So, so she's a lucky one. Also, she's still so young as well.
I'm not young, I'm old.
No, you're not.
Old enough.
Right, let's think
Old
5 years in the future.
Yep.
What do you see yourself doing? If we were sitting, oh my god, I'd be 50.
Honest conversation.
So we'd be sitting here and we'd go, in those days, 5 years ago.
How honest can I be? Oh.
Oh, in 5 years.
See, I don't know. I've been like honest, hand on heart. I want to win my pro card.
Absolutely.
100%. That's been my goal from the beginning. It was my 5-year goal. We're a little bit over that, but we'll just make it head in the front.
No, because you didn't compete for
whenever
a couple
I
of
get
those
to
years,
it.
so
Yeah, true. But I'm also realistic. If I don't achieve that in the next maybe year or 2 years, I probably won't keep trying. I think I'll get to a point where I'd be hitting close to 40, and I just don't know if it's all worth it then to still be competitive on an international stage at that age when I'm up against girls that are, you know, going to be 20 years younger than me.
Yeah.
I can still do a lot with it. I could still do a lot with it.
Absolutely.
But
It's just
it
different.
just depends.
Your goals slightly change.
It just depends. Like I don't know if it's what's the right word? I don't know if it's something I should be chasing for the next 5 years if I don't achieve it soon. And yeah, I don't know.
Well, for me, physically, I can't even go from a pro card in Masters anyway.
Yeah.
So unless I went into overall, which I don't feel as though I suit that category,
Yeah.
there's no point me, and it's not something that's even
Yeah.
entered my head because
Yeah.
I didn't discover this sport until I was
Yeah.
older than what
I
you
was
are
30.
now.
Yeah. I don't know. I just sort of feel if I, even when I do win it, then I'm gonna have to make myself available to be overseas all the time.
Yeah, which is then expensive as well.
Yeah, because I can be competitive over here once a year in Australia. I don't have the opportunity here, so it'd mean spending a lot more time in the US or overseas.
Yeah. I suppose at least with
and it
America,
just
the big
depends.
season going on at the moment, I've been watching every
Compete every
weekend.
That's right.
So you could go over there and say, look, I'm going for a month
Yeah,
and do
that's what I would
back-to-back
do.
shows.
That's what I would do, but yeah. Well,
Do you ever look back and go, oh, one day I would have loved to be in that Olympia stage?
100%.
Yeah.
But 100%. But it's I don't think that's achievable anymore. The sport has evolved way too much, and for me, like you said, I started too late.
I know, I mean, and
Realistically.
as we were discussing earlier when we were out for dinner, it's the fact that there's so many other opportunities in life.
Yes.
For 5 minutes on stage, is it really worth putting ourselves through that?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of these girls don't have children.
Yep.
Some of them are coming through now that do.
Yeah.
And I love that. But their life circumstances are slightly different as well, and all of us
100%.
are so different that it depends on at that time of what is our priority in life. And you don't know what's going to happen
No.
in a month. Well, none of us do.
No.
So you know, we could have this discussion in a month's time, and we have changed what we thought of as well.
But I think my mindset's quite funny too, whereas I went through the worst years of my life the past 5 years, but that drove me to do better and do what I was doing. my life is pretty calm now, and I think that has an effect on how hard I work.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really quite interesting. I've actually got to really push myself now because
You're
I think back then I was doing it because
yeah.
I just was an outlet. I'd be cranky, I'd be frustrated.
You needed that.
Yeah, and now that I'm a lot calmer and things are settled more, I've now got to actually drive myself and push myself to do it.
I completely understand
and that's just a lifestyle thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Completely outside of the gym.
Yeah.
And it all makes a difference.
Which do you prefer, prepping at this time of year, or do you find it easier in summer?
Summer, it's freaking freezing.
It is horrible. I forgot.
Nothing worse than prepping in winter.
I'm staying at Elise's house now. She's 3 hours away from where I live. Yeah, just over 3 hours. And as you can see,
the heater's on good.
And they've just put their heating on for the first time this year because I'm such a cold freak. Yes, and I am Scottish, and if anybody on here says, you should be used to it, I am not. And I don't live in Scotland for that reason.
It's freezing here.
And I have forgotten how much, and even I've only lost 3 kilos, but even that 3 kilos of extra blubber, I am feeling it in my bones.
Yes.
Bring on the Arnolds.
Wait till the morning, it'll be worse.
I love competing at the Arnolds because I find that such a breeze.
Yeah.
I love training when it's warm. I love feeling
everything.
warm.
Cardio outside.
Yeah, I actually enjoy food more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you don't feel, I think that's why I'm hungrier this time as well, because my calories are more than I've ever eaten.
Yeah.
But because my body's trying to stay warm, I'm wanting extra food.
Yeah. 100%.
It's
not great.
No, it's just like
we didn't leave, thanks.
I'll get off that plane to Vegas and just go.
Oh, you'll love it. It'll be so good.
My bones.
It's the best.
It's like when I go to Thailand. It's exactly.
Especially when you get spray tanned, freezing cold. Nothing worse than getting that done. Oh, spray tans in winter. When you
they need to.
Back.
They need to warm up that tan.
Yes, they do. It's not fun. It's the worst thing in the world. That's not good.
So what would you say to this date, to Elise Fargie today? What's your biggest achievement that you feel, when you think about it, go, you know what, fuck yeah, I did that.
Yeah, when I won in Columbus.
Yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
25 girls in my lineup in America.
That must have been the most amazing.
No idea who I was whatsoever. I went over there with the goal of just seeing how I would sit on the international stage in America.
Yeah. Oh, it still even makes me. Oh.
Because I just was up and down here, and remember my friend had a good conversation with Kyle about it. I'm like, I just don't know where I sit here. I just don't know anymore. I'm gonna go overseas and see where I go.
Yeah.
And my goal was I would have been delighted with top 10. That's all I went for. I couldn't have cared less. Yeah.
And which is a massive achievement in itself, is it to even be the top 10.
Yeah.
In a completely different stage.
International,
absolutely.
massive show.
Yeah.
Like there was 6-figure lineups. I was in the tallest one, which I always am. Yeah. And there was 25 girls in my lineup. So that was completely.
When you were backstage, were you looking around and going, oh?
Yeah, I was up against Kirsty Mitchell.
Yeah, who's awesome.
Have you seen Kirsty Mitchell?
Who's another beautiful Australian girl.
Yeah. But these girls were phenomenal. But yeah, it's just come down to I'd never looked better than I had that day.
So what do you think was different?
In what way?
What did you do any differently for that one? I mean, because that's even. Do you think it could have been a lot in your mindset thing as well? Were you more comfortable? Which obviously
I was just ready.
We all know that if our mind's strong, our bodies react really well as well.
I don't know. I was ready, and I flew. I arrived better. I looked better when I turned up off the plane. I flew really well. Okay. Did everything that Kyle told me to. As in, I was flying to Columbus. It was cold. It snowed. Yeah. He's like, you need to get off the plane. As soon as you get off the plane, I had to have 15 litres of water on the plane. Either when you get off the plane, because it's cold, I want you just to get outside and walk. Don't care where you walk.
Yeah, and absolutely.
I walked for nearly 3 hours because I got lost, and that was one thing. But I'd never been as lean as I was that day. I had through the back, and I was brilliant on pre-judging day. And then because how I did it, pre-judging was one day, then we had a whole day in the middle, and then went back for finals a day later. Oh my
god! So you couldn't even eat off plan.
Not really. Had to keep prepping.
That's
that
really
was weird.
hard.
Yeah,
So why
I've never done that before.
Yeah.
That's how they did. I've never done it before. But I ended up going back to finals better than I was at prejudging. I ended up better. So
because you'd also got over your flight and
yeah,
retention.
I didn't hold anything. I arrived better than I left. I held nothing
Because of
the water loading.
Water.
Yeah, that
absolutely.
worked. That way, and I walked. Like I just walked it off when I got there.
Yeah.
But 100%, I was not the biggest girl on stage by far. But symmetrical conditioning was what it was. So even when I was in the lineup for the overall, still wasn't the biggest by far. But just yeah.
And where did you come in the overalls?
I came fourth.
Fourth.
Yeah.
And those girls, did you know any of those girls that you were competing against in the overalls?
Only Anne Tran.
Oh right, did she get through to the overalls as well?
Yeah, she won her lineup as well.
Tiny little Anne,
and me
she's
the
a
tallest.
beautiful baby.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she won her lineup as well.
Wow.
So I did it with her. Yeah. And then I think it was the third height class girl that won the overall.
Right, okay.
She looked phenomenal. So
yeah. And
that's
so you did a lot of comps in 2018. Because I remember you did
I had to do the Sydney qualifier for Arnold's.
Yeah.
Which I did that, then I flew out the next day. So I did the qualifier in Sydney, and then I played in Columbus Monday morning.
We were with Rose backstage at
Yes,
that one, I remember.
yes.
And we've got such a brilliant photograph of
That's
us.
right.
Yeah.
So then I did Columbus, which was actually 2 shows, like technically 2 shows. Came home,
did the
sick as
Arnolds.
a dog, did the Arnolds.
Yes.
Was very disappointed with the Arnolds.
We ate more brownie.
I was done, wasn't competing. And then the IFBB gave the chance for a male and a female who, of their choice, to travel to Vegas to compete at Amateur Olympia if we did the Bendigo show.
Yeah.
And I messaged Kyle, I'm like, excuse the French, I'm like, stuff it, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
I'm going to go down, like, if I win, I win, I don't, but I'm going to have a crack.
Yeah.
And I went down then.
And you won that
I
one?
went down, but I won the show. I won my category, but I didn't go outright. I was up against the bikini girl, the physique girl, and me. And Tony Doherty, Scott Goebel, Michael Briner then chose me to go and compete at the Amateur Olympia in Vegas. So.
And how many weeks was that between Bendigo and Vegas?
7. Very
7
awkward.
weeks?
Yeah.
Where this time it's only a week?
Yeah.
Wow.
It was a very awkward kind of timing to prep, like to sort of stay lean and prep and go again.
Yeah.
But so then I went over there, and again, no expectation at all. And I placed 5th, which I was really happy with. The stand, I wouldn't say it was the standard of the girls. These girls were a lot bigger than me.
Yeah.
But conditioning again got me over the line, so
Yeah.
I'm good with conditioning. And then I flew home, done, having a year off. And then got, long story short, did nationals.
Yeah.
I was able to get an exemption from the state show.
Yeah.
For competing pretty much at Columbus and in Vegas.
Absolutely.
In the same year.
I think so too.
My body wasn't going to cope with having another show. And then I went down and did nationals.
We did.
We did.
That
was my 8 cheesesteak membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now and that was the last time I competed. So I will have had a whole year off by the time I get back on stage.
It's
whole year, a whole different training program, and a whole different look.
She looks so different.
Completely different.
So different.
So we'll see. It's a bit scary.
It's
taking in a different package altogether.
Absolutely. And that's all we can do is,
So,
I think anybody that competes on the stage never wants to go back on stage the same as they looked
not at all. Not at
because
all.
what's the point?
Yeah, 100%.
Unless we just want the trophies, which you and I are definitely not for the trophies.
I do have a pretty cool jacket though. I don't know if I've ever shown you my jacket that I won in Columbus.
No!
That's so cool.
Wow!
Yeah, I'll never wear it because it's ugly, but it's very cool.
Why was it?
I'll have to get it and show you. It's ugly, but I'll show you.
Is it to keep you warm?
Yeah, it's a proper puffer jacket, but
Oh,
it has like
awesome.
cigar open, we're not printed on the inside.
Oh, I love that. And have you still got your shoe and tracksuit as well?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm excited about
I
doing
still
that.
wear the jacket
Yeah.
a lot. Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
That was the best part about it, I think.
I even like
Being able to
wearing my
wear that.
Arnold's one.
Yeah, yeah.
I
It
just
was
feel
so good
sort
being able
of,
to wear that.
here's me.
And then they were beautiful too. They were there.
Yeah.
What really nice suits. Stood
What's,
out.
what's the biggest tip you could give for somebody that's listening to this of what the one tip, which is going to be quite hard, of one thing that if you could go back that you would tell yourself?
Oh. That's probably the same thing I still tell myself.
That's fine.
That I am good enough.
Absolutely.
Even though I think I'm not. But I have to believe more than I am. And probably if I had told myself that more years ago.
Do you ever write it down?
Yeah, I've got a vision board and a bathroom mirror full of
Yeah, I see your bathroom
stuff,
mirror.
and I've also got a journal.
Yeah,
that
your
I write
lovely
in.
journal.
Dr. Craig Duncan's on the
Yeah.
journal. 100 days.
Yeah.
It's really, really good.
Yeah, I would love to get one like that.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And do you think that that's helped?
I think it has. I think writing down stuff in journal helps. Just getting it out and just
So maybe
like,
that could be our tip, is write it
maybe
down.
100%. I've always written things down. And like I look in my own bathroom mirror every day and it tells me what I need to do.
Yeah.
So I do that, and people still think it's funny when they come into my bathroom and see stuff written like in my bathroom
No, I love
in
it.
lipstick.
I love it because I see it in your photographs and I'm like, you good girl.
Yeah.
I mean, it's things that mindset coaches and everything
Yeah,
always
that's
say
right.
to you is write it down, believe, smell and everything else.
Believe it.
And I think we are a special breed that competes.
Yeah, 100%.
I personally do. I think all of us come from something
Where we
that
come
has
from.
maybe pushed us over the
I
edge
think
to
so.
do this.
Yeah.
Of whether we suffer with anxiety, depression, or
Yep.
or lack of self-esteem, and then people don't quite
Marriage breakdown, all that
understand
kind of stuff.
that there we are, that we suffer with lack of self-esteem, but we stand in front of
Yeah.
hundreds of people in a bikini. I just
Honestly, if I was to have my first PT here, his name is Tyler, and I wear leggings every single
Yeah.
day. Would not wear shorts.
yeah.
Just would not wear shorts. Was not confident enough to wear shorts. And I remember he said to me, he goes, "I'm not going to keep training if you don't come in here in shorts."
Yeah.
And
Which
I'll
was
never
probably
forget
one of the best things he could
how
have ever said to you.
terrified I
Yeah.
was that day. One, I walked in shorts, and two, everybody commented on the fact I was wearing shorts, which made it 10 times worse. I went and put pants back on. It was horrible.
But you should see her legs.
But now, just that kind
I
of
bet you
stupid
can't
stuff.
wait to get those legs
And my
out.
posture was bad, and he used to say to me every time you see a white wall, stand up straight. Well, you see white walls every day, everywhere. And I still do it to this day, I stand up straight. But
Do you know where he is?
yeah, he's a CrossFit coach. He's a CrossFit box in Campbelltown.
Did you see him?
Every now and then, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I still keep in contact with him because he's the one that started. So I
That's-
remember he was the one I said, I was training with him as a PT, like he was my PT,
Yeah.
and there were other girls getting ready for an A&B show. I had no idea what they were doing. They just looked good. They looked like they were muscly ladies. And I said to Tyler, "What are they doing?" And he was telling me, I'm like, "Oh, you think I could do that?" He's like, "Yeah, you could do that." That was sort of it. I was like, "Okay, we're gonna do that."
Yeah.
That's where I thought I've got here.
I remember
I just kept doing that.
I remember thinking, because all I did was from the internet.
Yeah.
That's all I did. So because even YouTube wasn't that
Yeah, no,
popular
no,
in 2013. So
no.
literally I went onto the internet and typed in figure competitors. And it was like, yeah, they eat chicken, broccoli and fish and broccoli. So that's all I did.
But for me, what the worst part was, was the posing.
Oh.
No idea, like, still looking
Back
at
and
it.
I had a bit of this.
And back in the day, it was still, we had all the other poses that we
Yeah,
could do.
we had
The
the
back double bicep and all
muscular.
that.
Yeah. I wish I'd miss a little bit.
I missed some of them, I missed
Yeah.
all of them.
I didn't miss the abs one. We had to
I
go.
like that one. Cough and get it out. But yeah, no idea. That's probably a hot tip for a competitor. Get a posing coach because you really need one. Get a good
Yeah,
one.
and again, it depends on what federation that
Correct.
you're going. That you have to get a good posing coach for that federation. I mean, Amy Fox is. I'll
Oh.
mention her. She's just awesome.
She's amazing.
Yeah, she
I've been
is.
working with Amy for a little while. I'll see
She's
her
just.
again soon, hopefully.
Oh, I need to see
Yeah.
Amy. I'm too
She's
scared.
very good. Yeah, like we were discussing earlier too. Like, I have no issue getting on stage doing my quarter turns, but trying to be sexy and sassy.
That
It
word
does not
sexy
come
in there,
naturally
and
to
me
me
do not go together.
whatsoever.
I'm like,
nope.
nah.
I can try all I want, and it just is so unnatural for me to do that.
It's just like,
I'm sure it still looks
maybe that's
unnatural.
why we've got to have the alcohol
Maybe
backstage.
that's
Maybe
I'm
that's
gonna
why
get
we
drunk
do
before
it.
I get on stage, and I'll just
Oh, I think just a scoop of pre-workout.
Maybe that's all I need.
I actually
I'm getting
have,
better.
Yeah, I have done a little bit of pre-workout and I felt so much better.
Yeah.
Gave me that just a little
Just a
bit of an
bit.
edge.
Maybe I need to
Maybe
do
that's why
that.
they drink. Maybe the next time we're competing at the same stage,
Maybe.
we just get slaughtered.
Maybe I'll do that.
But then I wouldn't be able to walk.
I'll be able to
with
stand
heels.
still. I should be swaying. That'd be really good for me.
Hello!
You're right, can you see me?
It's when you
Yeah,
start.
no.
It's when you start twerking on
Oh, you're
stage and
done
they start
in a
pulling you
bikini.
off. And I think that's when
Yeah,
be
you're
time
done.
out.
You're
I
off.
would never be able to be seen again.
No, you're kicked off stage. For sure. For sure.
So, over and out to Elise. So hopefully you've had a little bit of an insight into our friendship as well.
Yeah.
How cookie we are.
I try not to eat more cake in bed with you. If I can help
Or
it.
maybe it's the donuts tonight.
Maybe it is the donut.
Hey, I've only got 6 weeks to go. I cannot afford to have a donut. But you can.
I had cake. I had cake.
Well,
It was very nice.
we'll edit that bit out.